began to realize what he was saying. They were out there, some of them out in the audience with big Bibles and so forth. Why would you elders tell us a lie? You see, that's a heck of, you think about that question, it's a heck of a question. Why did you tell us a lie? Why did you mess us up? When all you had to do is tell us the truth. Like when you come to this center, truth is being spoken here. Not a lie.
Yes, sir. Right.
So we have to divest ourselves from all religions, because religions will put you in a quagmire. You'll be sunk down in a quagmire and you can't get out.
Right, man. Right.
Okay? You put yourself in bondage. Religions, all religions, is nothing but a man-made disease. It's a disease spread by the creation of a religion. They're worthless. What happens when you, the human being, embraces the religion? This religion will take your life away from you. The life that was given to you, Sister Herndon, at the time of your birth. When you came out of your mother's womb, religion will strip that away from you. Take it away. Religions will lie to you and deceive you. They lie to you and tell you it's a dead white man on the cross by the name of Jesus Christ died for your sin. That's a lie. Don't let nobody tell you that. That's a lie. You know what I want you to do? Take back your life. Don't give all your spiritual power to a religion. You need it for yourself. You need to understand who you are. So my second message is to divest yourself from all religions. That's your second step of liberation. And the third step, I touched on it when I first started. Find your way back to ancient Egypt. Claim your greatness that's lying in the continent of Africa. Unclaimed. No one is claiming it. So white folks can do whatever they want to do with it, because they got the descendants of the ancient Egyptians asleep. In America and all around the world. The Africans in Africa cannot bring about a change for the whole entire world. Only the Africans born in America, because like I said before, we are the Pied Pipers. The world is following us. The Africans over there, I was right in St. Louis, in U City down there, about a couple of years back. My wife and I, we went into an African shop. And I always ask Africans and other foreigners, what religion are you? He says, I'm a Christian, down to my bone. Now what you going to do with an African that tells you that? Leave him alone. Because talking on, he don't want to hear what you got to say. When you tell him no Jesus Christ, you must be crazy. And I've never been to Ghana, but they say Ghana is infested with the disease of Christianity. They got red pictures of Jesus all on the bus. And the bus driver, they hold prayer meetings on the bus to Jesus. Huh? Now what you going to do with people like that? Nothing you can do with them, leave them alone. So the change has to come from the African born in America. We make the change. We change the world by our music. Jazz music was created by us. Heard and practiced all over the world. Come from that little Negro in America. Gospel music. Only one race of people can play jazz or sing gospel or play the blues, and that's us. That's it. We are powerful. Can you imagine the Chinese up there singing the blues? Huh? He tried. I'm going to read it. It's like eating a sweet potato pie. There's only one race of people who bake a sweet potato pie. And that's my sister. And I'm not talking about my personal sisters, I'm talking about sisters in the African community. Put an S on it. Now, they can bake a sweet potato pie now. Because they know how to put, they know what, just what ingredients you put in there. You know. And nobody can sing blues like B.B. King, Ray Charles, and all those people like Aretha Franklin, and hey man, you know, Al Green, and all that kind of stuff. Hey, make you feel good, doesn't it? Yeah. See, the Chinese can't do that. Indian can't do that. He don't have that type of spirituality. I'm not knocking him. He's got his own thing going. But we have our own thing too now. Okay? So we got to know who we are. We got to find our way back to ancient Egypt because that is our greatness. Lying unclaimed in the continent of Africa. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You cannot afford to allow anybody to come into our community and give us a name. If they do that, guess what? Then you don't know who you are. He said, well, no. That's not my name. I'm descendant of the ancient Egyptian. Okay, my ancestors built the Great Pyramid. What did your ancestors do? Okay? And when you find out that your ancestors, the ancient Egyptians, civilized this whole entire world, brought forth, they were used as human instruments to bring forth all of civilization for the whole entire world of all humanity. You realize that now? Everything you see around you came from the culture of the ancient Egyptians. Everything. Now that's powerful, mister. When you realize who you are and who your ancestors are. I didn't say was. I said are. Okay? Because they still are. You know why? We are here. You see? So I was asked to give a lecture. They call it Black History Month, 1 February in Chicago. And this group was a group of doctors, African ancient Egyptian doctors. And they called themselves the Black Physicians Association of Cook County Hospital. They asked me to come out and give them a lecture. Long story short, after the lecture was over, I told the doctors, they congratulated me and so forth and so on. I said, why don't you all, instead of using Black Physicians Association of Cook County Hospital, why don't you say the Imhotep position of Cook County Hospital? I said, that takes you back to your ancestors, the ancient Egyptians. So one of them said, well, how do you know that we are descendants of the ancient Egyptians? I said, okay. I said, let's take a little survey of that. I said, do you believe that during the time of antiquity, which is ancient times, that if people lived in the continent of Africa, in Egypt, that is known to us today as the ancient Egyptians, built the Great Pyramid? He says, yes. Do you believe that during the time of antiquity, that a people lived during that time by the name of Greeks and Romans? He says, yes. I said, do you also believe that during the time of antiquity, that a Chinese people lived on earth and an Indian of India lived on earth? He said, yes. I said, so let's go back and take another survey. I said, now, today, the descendants of the Greeks are still on earth calling themselves what? Greeks! All right, sir. I said, the descendants of the Romans are still on earth calling themselves Italians today. I said, is that right? He said, yes. I said, the Chinese and the Indian descendants are still on earth calling themselves Chinese and Indians of India. Is that true? Yes. He said, yes. I said, let me ask you a question. Okay. Where are the descendants of the ancient Egyptians? have to claim ancient Egypt. You have to claim it. Because it's lying unclaimed in the continent of Africa, waiting for us to come and claim